Welcome everybody to the Tim and Josh Show movie night. I'm Tim.
And I'm Katie.
And, well, Josh is not here today, but we are watching Sumo of the Opera because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
That might not make sense, but we're going to jump right on into it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Alrighty.
Man, every time it is the new and improved theme song. Just once, I want the OG theme song. Why is everybody hating? This isn't the peak. The most nostalgic one is the one where Bob is just like stiffly bouncing out. You know, being like...
Isn't it like, okay, Larry, time for the theme song?
Yes!
I love that.
It's like, okay, you play the guitar. That's the fun version in my mind. And then the part where he turns into Bob the Strawberry. Have we got a show for you? Like where he gets all big?
Oh, that's right. I was like, strawberry? When does he turn into strawberry? But the shape of him looks kind of like strawberry.
But this, I get it. This is the cleanest version with the best animation. So
I get that.
That's why they want to do it
but
the way that they do.
But there is the nostalgic version, you know.
Yes, absolutely. But man, all right. So the episode we're watching today is it's Sumo of the Opera. Right?
Uh-huh.
And I joked in the intro that it's because it's St. Patrick's Day, which might sound confusing for an episode based off the cover that looks like it takes mostly in Japan.
Yeah, like what does that have to do with St. Patrick's Day?
I mean,
nothing really.
We're watching an episode that takes place in Japan, so let's do a St. Patrick's Day episode. But there is a St. Patrick's Day segment randomly in here.
There is.
So that's why we're having the YouTube release be on St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick's Day Eve. So, see, Bob's mouth animation looks different in this one. It's
wider in this one.
It's like this during this one and in Snoodle's tails.
Oh, really?
These are like back to back, I'm pretty sure.
Luffy, isn't he like a tiny cucumber or something?
Yes. He's the teensy weensy cucumber,
there you go.
which is Kyle with a little sock puppet, which is a really fun idea.
It is a fun idea. Kyle doesn't appear very much.
No, but he does appear sporadically after Post Jonah. He appears in Little Joe. He appears in Celery Night Fever. And this one, the sock drawer stuff.
I kind of like that he appears a little bit.
Yeah. Because he's the only caterpillar character. There's no other character quite like him in VeggieTales.
No.
There's no other non-vegetable animal.
But it
things.
Works because he's a caterpillar. Like, I don't know. It somehow works.
Well, that's only half true.
Wait. What do you mean?
Well, that's only half true. My mother was a caterpillar.
Oh.
My father was a worm.
Sorry, I didn't get that joke.
Yes, Luffy's Playland. Did you ever do sock puppets as a kid? It's kind of random for me.
We did have puppets, and we had this little pop-up tent, and we could put on little plays or little shows. We did plays and shows all the time.
That's how you do it.
It was really fun.
When you cannot afford a full theatrical production, you get a sock and you make the most of it.
Yeah. You get a paper bag, like those brown paper bags.
Oh, I did a whole play on George Mueller with a paper bag, and he was a horse. Which didn't make sense. But, okay, so Larry is calling over the phone because he's had a hard time. He's like, I didn't think it would be this hard.
Got it,
Which I think we've all been there in life. Everything is harder than it needs to be in this life. It really is. And it's a lesson on perseverance, Boo Bear.
I mean, that is very good.
I think we all need to hear this.
I think I need to hear that.
Yeah, I think you do. We do too, based off a husband and wife conversation we had earlier. We need to hear this conversation about perseverance just as we trudge along through life. Keep on keeping on. I like that.
That is good.
Don't you want to be a finisher?
Yeah, I can't get over the mouth animation though.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. It's a little bigger.
It's not like that in any other one, except like Sumo and this one.
Huh.
You know?
Well, this is the Sumo.
Sumo and Snoodles.
Yeah.
Like later on, like Beauty and the Beat, it doesn't look like that. You know?
No, that's true. Maybe they just accidentally put it on a little too big.
Oh, do you remember the segment that's coming up right here? The Three Stooges one?
Oh, I love that
one. The silent film. You grew up with that segment, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness. Teensy time.
I like that.
I think that's Tim Hodge who does Kyle.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. I feel like I'm expecting to see a mustache because later on in VeggieTales, Mr. Nezzer is like forever with a mustache because of that one Minnesota Cuke episode. They just kept on using that rendering where he has like this mustache and he's like, you know the version. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't picture him with a mustache right now. That's crazy. I must have not.
Maybe I'm just hologramming that in. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Did you see that statue? The statue with like Larry with some weird angel wings.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I missed it.
Oh, okay. It's right there. You might get a good look at it later.
Yeah. The stairs.
Just get an elevator, man.
At that point, like,
if you're,
I love the old.
You know, I'm a little confused about is one, did Three Stooges ever have a silent film? Because I don't remember this. I thought they always had speaking, or maybe they just didn't become very famous.
I don't know, actually.
Because it's very likely that they could have had some silent ones, but those don't get passed around as much.
Maybe early off.
Yeah, because who's gonna watch silent films in this Technicolor surround sound age? You know,
not many people. I don't.
Who would watch Avengers Endgame if it was just a silent movie? That
would be very interesting.
Like, I am Iron Man. Cuts to the Flash.
I forgot to get all the way up.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Because I was like, well, that was quick.
Larry is the curly, I think, in this one, which is funny because there's actually another Three Stooges character named Larry.
Oh really?
Yeah, and that's the person Jerry is playing. Larry is the one with the crazy hair, just like that, because he really does have hair where he's bald in the middle and then he has all that crazy hair.
That's funny.
Have you seen Three Stooges?
I don't think I have.
Mr. Lunt is perfect for a Mo. Which is the character he plays. I should show you one of the old ones at some point.
That would be cool.
Do you know why they have the French piece speaking it out?
Because the kids can't read it.
Exactly.
I think it's really cute, though. It makes it even better because you get at least some talking.
Oh, man.
And it's the French piece because they're telling the story.
I did grow up watching this one a lot. Even more than just the entire Sumo of the Opera bit. You know what I mean? Because this was on it was like on a sock drawer or God Made You Special or one of those compilation episodes.
Yes, I had this growing up.
There it is. You saw
it.
You saw the angel.
Also, the coin was like Abraham Lincoln, but it was Larry with a beard, looking like Abraham Lincoln.
Vegetable humor. You need distinct VeggieTales currency. Yes. I want to see all the money. You know, like that's what it should be at the VeggieTales Land theme park we constantly talk about.
Totally.
You exchange your money for Larry the Cucumber money, kind of like how you would at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. My dad always joked about going to Chuck E. Cheese and we would go out to a restaurant, but we never went.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese doesn't have good foods. For what I remember and what I've heard.
I just always thought it was like the kids wanted to go play games inside.
Yeah, that's
always
it.
Like Jeremy plays, like dirty.
It is a Jeremy place,
I don't want to go there.
But it's so much fun, honey. Oh, doesn't this fill your heart with determination and joy?
Look at Larry go. That's heavy piano, you know?
No matter who you are, determination, I think, is always admired deep down. You know?
Yes.
The act of giving up, because most of us are Jerry and Mo. You just give up when the going gets rough, you know.
Yeah.
In this microwave age we are living at.
Microwave age.
You know, if dinner's not done in 60 seconds, I guess I'll just not eat.
That's not how
I know, because you're an admirable woman, Mrs. Bevan. Well, if you heard a thunk, that was our child.
He likes with the table.
Yeah, he got arm's reach of the table and went. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't even acknowledge the fake out bit where they make it look like he got really up high.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Have you ever seen one of those pianos that had like the little twirly paper in the middle?
Actually, yes. So, fun fact: my parents got this one at a. I think they got it for free, or they got it for really inexpensive off of like Craigslist or something. And we put it outside. We had like an area called the Grove, and we put it outside for decoration. It quickly deteriorated. It was already pretty old. But it did come with some music and some stuff you could actually put in there. Oh. I don't think it worked.
Okay, but here's the thing. This is pre-Petunia stage. So if Petunia was around, at least I think this is pre-Petunia stage. If Petunia was around, there was for sure she would be the girl at the top. But Madame Blueberry, I'm like, who else did you have?
Madame Blueberry also fits well for the mansion and wanting a piano.
I don't know.
Having Petunia get that would have been like, okay.
I want a feature film rom-com between Larry and Petunia.
But she did kiss him on the
cheek. He had to bend down to get that kiss.
That's true.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love Larry. And I love Mr. Nezer's approval at the end. That's so funny.
I do like that.
Man, well, he's kind of a bad boss, though. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, he did acknowledge Larry did the work and they didn't.
Yeah.
You know, so that is good.
They might have gotten... Oh, I see. It's a funny bit. Sorry, I always do this where I explain the jokes, but where it was he's listening over a phone,
and it's a silent movie.
It's a silent movie.
That is kind of funny.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this where we get St. Patrick's Day? No, this is a silly song.
Oh, okay.
Only 11 minutes into the DVD, and we get a silly song. That's pretty early.
That is pretty early. Usually they're like halfway-ish, you know?
Like, at least in our mind, that's usually in the mind. Oh. So, what do you think of this one? Where does this one rank for you?
This one, I don't really remember growing up, so I've only seen it a few times.
It's sure as heck better than the Hopperina.
And I do think it's fun being an adult now and understanding how they sound the same, but they're spelled. They're exactly stayed, you know, whatever. They're spelled differently and they sound the same. That's what I'm trying to say.
I have had daydreams of me doing a live action cover of this song.
Really?
With put on glasses, give me a little.
You could have done that in college.
Oh, for crying out loud! See, I didn't have enough courage in college to go up in front of all my fellow adults and go homophones.
Oh, people would have loved it. It would have been.
They would have loved it, but I didn't have an accordion.
You had your fake glasses, Tim the Entertainment Guy glasses.
My Jim the Entertainer. Yes. But hey, I could still, at some point, it would be fun to make some live action silly song redos like
so that scene might be hard. That part might be hard to do.
Oh, I could do that. I think so. Yeah, see, because all you need is a piece of cardboard in the background. Now, nobody steal my idea here. If I see it, I'll still make it. And I have this recording to prove that it was my idea.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of those try not to sing challenges, you know?
Really?
Well,
I haven't heard it enough to sing along with it.
Oh, well, for me...
It's probably sad, but...
They are a pronoun, he's a pronoun, she's a pronoun. Wouldn't you like to be a pronoun too? Oh, boy. Little did we know. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, this is definitely better than the Hopperina, and half of the silly songs that came in the final 10 DVDs. This is better than Golden Egg. This is better than Asteroid Cowboys. This is better than, I already said Golden Egg. I don't remember the other ones. My Perfect Puppy, it's better than that one. Silly Songs really was a lost art by the final few episodes.
That's kind of sad. Well, didn't they start out not originally planning on doing all the silly songs, but then people liked it? Or I don't know.
Well, yeah. What is it? The Water Buffalo song clinched it. Everybody loved it, and then the Hairbrush song really sealed the deal.
Yeah. Oh, the Hairbrush song, so
okay, good. Guys, this is why we're releasing this in March. On St. Patrick's Day. It's this. This is the reason.
This is the reason. It's the only St. Patrick's Day.
You know.
VeggieTales.
Well, yeah. But, it would have been fun if we could have had some more, bonus DVD stuff with Ludwig explaining more saints, like St. Valentine.
Oh, that could be so cool.
If it's hello, this is a bonus feature on the DVD.
That would have been
bonus shorts.
Yeah, that could have been fun.
I have a theory as to why they did this, though. Because I think it takes less people to animate this thing than it does to animate a full...
definitely.
And
it's more drawing versus animating vegetables and the whole background scene. And...
I might be wrong, but I think I heard that somebody did this all by themselves just for a couple of months. They just worked on this. I don't know.
It could be fun. I like how his voice changes, and he's like, "Can I talk now?"
Can I talk now? But yeah, and I think at this point, VeggieTales had gotten the standard because they had gotten bigger with like Esther and Easter Carol and things like that. They were kind of like, we can't go back to 30 minutes. And so with Snoodle's Tale, they had that bonus feature, quote unquote, of what was it?
I don't remember.
Of Flibber-O-Loo, like after the credits.
Oh, okay.
That they don't for the DVDs now, but on the VHS they did that so that the runtime could say 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? So it was a little sneaky, right? Because so I feel like this was to pad it out so it could be around 45 to 50 minutes again.
I'm glad they did this though.
Oh yeah.
It's really good, and having tell the story.
Yeah, I prefer the 45 to 50 minute long episodes versus the 30. I mean, heck, Dave and the Giant Pickle was like 28 minutes long. So it was even...
That's true. Though it's very nostalgic, very classic.
Nobody ever complains. Nobody ever complains for Dave and the Giant Pickle.
And that's like, I've worked at a nursery and stuff for like daycares, and like if you need something short for the kids, Dave and the Giant Pickle. It's great.
Oh, you mean like
Daniel.
A church?
Yeah, or Daniel and the Lion's Den,
Oh yeah, Where's God When I'm Scared?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is such a fun way to teach kids about St. Patrick. This was really my first exposure to the St. Patrick's Day story. I remember.
Really?
I remember I was like 8 or 9 or something at like the. Oh dear. Children screaming.
He's like, Bob's not on this one. This is boring.
Yeah,
he also can't hear it.
Yeah, he loves Bob the Tomato.
He does.
But yeah, we're good to continue, I guess. Still, yeah,
I like how they're like pig, and he's like pig, and like trying to pronounce.
I think we missed it, but they had like a Star Trek joke. It's like, well, we'll just pretend that everybody spoke English, like in Star Trek.
Oh.
They really spoke something else.
That's funny.
I love a good old fashioned. I don't know who wrote this. Who wrote this summary?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the credits.
It's funny because this actually has nothing to do with the lesson of the DVD, like the perseverance.
That's true. So actually, I mean, he persevered being in kind of slavery.
Well, I guess you're right.
And like him going out and preaching the gospel to people,
yeah,
that takes perseverance. Like,
okay,
it's not comfortable.
Okay, and Larry had to persevere through the silly song after the narrator kept on asking him to continue.
So it works.
I actually do like this flannel graph bit.
But I do too.
But I remember being 8 or 9 at church, and they played specifically this segment.
Oh, really?
To the entire, like on the big screen, to all the kids. And I'm just like, oh, this is interesting that they're showing this. I like how in the grass, they just have a bunch of 3-leaf clovers everywhere.
Oh, I don't think I noticed that. That's funny.
The SS Minnow. Is that really the name of it?
Not sure.
Probably not. It's VeggieTales. But Adventures in Odyssey also has a really good St. Patrick's Day episode.
They do.
Did you listen to that one?
I think you showed me that one.
They had
I could be wrong, but...
They have the Richard Maxwell actor.
Yes, I do remember that, yeah.
Yes.
Because I was like, wait, his voice sounds familiar.
And for all you fans of VeggieTales, that's the guy who co-created 3-2-1 Penguins, who plays Richard Maxwell on Adventures in Odyssey. So there's your fun fact for the day.
That's pretty
For all
cool.
you homeschoolers out there and public schoolers who love VeggieTales. I like how this is... Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say this is pretty much the same guy, but with facial hair. But that's not true.
No, actually,
They have similar noses.
Yeah.
I would really like to read a biography on St. Patrick.
That would be cool. Growing up, I think it's a book by Voice of the Martyrs. And they have a story for kids about St. Patrick's Day, and it's really good.
St. Patrick! I like this dark humor of that they eat the pigs. Yeah. I find that funny.
I mean, hey, God provided.
The Lord provided a pig. Take that, vegetarians. Boom.
See?
Yep,
I like that. I love just the simplicity. Like, don't think me, thank God. And you're like, all right. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Lord. So... I actually don't know how historically accurate this flannel graph is to the story of St. Patrick. It could be really accurate.
I think it's pretty accurate. At least he did spend time like going and becoming a priest? Not a priest. I don't know. Like
a saint. He became a saint.
He
went to saint school.
It was, like he became.
It was Catholic. It's Catholic,
and then he did go back, but it wasn't like right after he had gotten free.
No, because he had to go. They kind of addressed that as like, you mind if I finish school? I'm doing quite well. Oh no, take your time.
Yeah, like he did take his time, and it wasn't like he got called, I think, to go back from a dream, and then he took his time to go back, like getting educated. And
I don't know what it is about this version, the story of St. Patrick, and like just this caricature of St. Patrick, but I just have a lot. He's very likable to me. There's just this flannel graph.
Yeah.
Is like a shamrock. Man, I was just talking about this.
You were
with my friend Jameson.
I think I heard you mentioning it. Maybe that's why it sounds so familiar.
Yeah, because we were trying to talk about, because the way people celebrate St. Patrick's Day is kind of like not a way that St. Patrick would want you to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, with going out getting drunk, drinking green beer. And we were trying
That's not it at all.
Yeah, and we were trying to, Jameson and I was like, what are some Christian ways to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? And we really couldn't find any legit things, so we've kind of come up with our own traditions, make 3-leaf clovers, you have a thing explaining the Trinity and stuff, a whole bunch of fun things that you can do.
I think from this, I learned, the 3-leaf clover can explain the Trinity.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever understood why 3-leaf clovers were a thing.
Well, isn't 4-leaf clover supposed to be lucky because they're more rare?
Yes. Actually, we grew some clover on our property growing up, and we tried to find 4-leaf clovers. I think my brother actually found one.
Oh, really?
They are really hard to find, and you pull up something like, look, I found it, and you're like, oh, it's 2 together, and you're like, well, nope.
Also, you could eat Lucky Charms.
They do make St. Patrick's Lucky Charms.
They did. And
they're magically delicious, I think.
I want some friends to come over for St. Patrick's Day so we can spend the entire day just wearing green, eating Lucky Charms, watching this DVD, listening to this commentary, maybe.
Yeah.
I like how Larry was kind of like, oh, this is really cool. See, now we're like closer to the halfway mark of the DVD, and that must have been why they did the
silly song in between 2 of Luffy's like little stories makes sense.
Yeah, because if it was I'll tell another story, that would have been kind of not as well. And now we are officially done all the funsy Ireland stuff, and we're now in Japan, and now this St. Patrick release seems much less relevant, but it was still relevant. I love this song. I just love this opera. They do several different songs.
Yeah.
And while I was in the shower thinking about this episode, I'm like, I kept on thinking it's hard for me to think about the song while this song is playing. But Sumo can't go wrong. That one.
Oh.
Now,
I think I've only seen this one like 3 times. I think
really?
It's like my 3rd time watching it.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't one I grew up with, which is so funny because I consider that I have watched so many VeggieTales, but then there's ones I watch when I'm older. I'm like, wait, I'm not familiar with this one.
I am the exact opposite. I've seen this one many times. But, so is this the same actor who plays... We talked about this in another commentary we did that hasn't come out yet. But is this the same actor who plays Big Jim on Huckleberry Larry and Goliath?
Oh.
I wonder. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, with... He looks different. His voice is
Poor
different.
Scooter. I'm pretty sure...
No, Big Jim looks different.
No, I mean the voice.
Oh.
The voice, honey. The voice.
I was thinking of, like...
The voice. I said... Okay, but... Jimmy
it's
looks...
hard.
Jimmy looks a little... Like his color is a little different in this.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's
a little bit duller, like maybe?
Yes. His orange is usually much more vibrant. And Jerry is a little bit...
too, yeah.
A little bit more vibrant. He usually has some green stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. I guess they switch out the computers and they have to get a different rendering of the character.
Maybe.
So this potato is supposed to pretty much be Mr. T, I think, which is a very most people won't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
The classic potato joke.
He looks like a Roman.
He is not a Roman. He's Mr. T.
Just with his like mohawk.
I pity the fool. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah. So with the there's a lot of flannel graphs in this one because they're about to get a flannel graph out here, right here, and to explain everything.
Funny.
Which I suppose saves money on animation. I don't think that's why they did that, but they did. And this is really the only time that they had an episode that takes place in an Asian country.
Yeah, that is true.
Which I guess because
I like how
because they're all
Archibald
American.
is always British.
Right. Because they're all American, right? So, and this one came out at a time when you could have a bunch of Americans pretend to be characters in Japan, and that wasn't a problem.
VeggieTales.
It's VeggieTales because you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't. Like there isn't any, they never done an Asian story. Wait a minute, they did an Asian story. You shouldn't have done that. Whoa. So it's whoa. Even me saying that probably offended somebody, which was not my intention. So I apologize, guys. Whoop. I love the cartoon physics.
Yeah.
So with the tiger stuff, like the tiger bike that they have.
Yeah.
Is that all supposed to be kind of like the Eye of the Tiger reference? It has to be.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's like dun 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 dun. Eye of the Tiger.
Oh.
You know that?
I know
that song.
Yeah.
Because literally Larry says later in this DVD, I gotta keep my eye on the tiger. And it goes into this workout music.
Maybe it's supposed to be.
It has to be. There's no other way. See, this was back in the day when VeggieTales songs, even these simple 60-second songs, still hit really hard.
Oh, yeah.
It's very easy to sing along with this.
It's very catchy, like a catchy song.
Oh, definitely. I thought those were Easter eggs, not
That's
little balls.
what I thought, too.
Because they were, yeah. See, it's funny because he said silly song.
I know.
And he's Larry the Cucumber, and that's kind of like his whole stick. It always confused me as to why the rubber was still there after it exploded.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
They do a great job of setting up that he's he can't take anything seriously and he's just a joker. You know? It's great. And Paul Great being his mentor is perfect.
Yeah, that is good.
Sometimes I feel like I can forget about this whole segment and this whole DVD sometimes when I'm thinking about, VeggieTales, and I start talking to VeggieTales with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
think of this one.
I think of Rumor Weed.
Like Larry
Where's
Boys.
God When I'm Scared? Are You My Neighbor? Those type of ones.
Yeah,
but I'm
the
never
more well-known ones.
Yeah, But this one's still great. This is as good as the rest of them, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's just one of those things where some of them are just going to be more well-known in the public eye because it's impossible for all 50 episodes to come to your mind when you say VeggieTales.
Oh no, yeah.
Also, spoiler alert, because we're listening to the commentary, so I assume you've listened to this. I like that Larry's character doesn't beat the champion. That it's a tie. That's a really...
Otherwise, he would have to be the champion now.
Yeah.
And so he's still technically the champion, but Larry didn't lose.
Also, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Also, I've not seen Rocky, but they have a lot of Rocky references in this. Like, Junior's character is named Adrian, and he's like, "Yo, Adrian!" And that's apparently some line in Rocky. He's like, "Yo, Adrian, come watch me beat up this guy," or something. I don't know.
That sounds familiar, even though I've never seen it.
That is my Rocky impression, having not seen Rocky. So, you're welcome. Thank you. So far, right now, we're 29 minutes in, so we're already longer than Dave and the Giant Pickle. So everything now here is bonus. we would have been rolling the credits for Dave and the Giant Pickle by now. So ESN?
Yeah.
What does ESN stand for?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Eastern...
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not gonna try to come up with something.
I find it funny that Larry is willing to fight a sumo wrestler versus just fixing the bike. You know what I mean?
That is funny. Well, I guess he's a little lazy.
He's lazy, so he's working hard to be...
so he can be lazy.
So he can continue to be lazy. Which is the staple of a lazy man, doing a lot of work to get out of work. Oh, see, this is a great song.
Yeah. Oh, I do like it.
Indeed. Man.
So this is more like a men's...
Oh, yeah,
would you call it a choir? Or
men's choir.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. VeggieTales is the perfect place, honestly, for a men's choir.
Yeah.
You know, like you have those in the Larry Boy DVDs. You have them here.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know where else you have a men's choir in VeggieTales. Where else? I know you have...
I think that there's another one, but I don't know.
I know you have a men's doing a woman's choir in the Duke and the Great Pirate War. This is the God! You know, like,
but
I'm
that's
a princess
funny.
and a mother-in-law who's related. Anyway.
That is a good one, yeah.
Yeah, that, man, I could do a cover of that. Because you don't have to sound good when you do that song. Me! You know, Paul Gray making his debut on the second episode and has remained a major character and has now gotten a human rendition of himself in the Phil and Mike show. Not everybody got a human version of himself in the Phil and Mike show.
That's
we don't have
true.
an Archibald equivalent in the Phil and Mike show.
Phil Vischer didn't do Archibald, right?
Yes.
He did?
How do you not know
Did
this?
I not know? I don't know.
How do you not know this? You're my wife. How do you not know this?
He's very British. He did.
Yeah, he's Phil Vischer.
How did I miss that?
He's one of the French Peas. He's Archibald. He's Jimmy Gord.
Okay.
He's Pa Grape. He's Mr. Lunt. He's Bob. He's Frankencelery. But
how did I
cannot believe we've watched Jonah together. We've watched Pirates together.
I guess I always thought they had someone else for Archibald.
You just thought they just brought in a British guy to come...
Not a British guy, but someone who did... I don't know. That's so funny.
Mrs. Bevan. Sometimes you hurt me when you don't know these basic VeggieTales facts.
I don't really do research on it. I just hear what you tell me, or I just watch the movies, and I'm like, this is great. We
recorded a commentary of the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything movie, and like, that hasn't come out yet. But at the release of this, that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
And during that commentary, you're like, wait a minute, didn't this come out before Jonah? And I'm like, what are you talking about? The Pirates comes out after Jonah.
I don't know the timeline.
How? It's for me, it's just
you
painfully...
like knowing all these things. I'm not the kind of person who's like, I gotta find this out. For me, unless I'm kind of curious.
For me, it is painfully common knowledge. Like, anybody who grew up with VeggieTales on the street knows that Jonah came out before
I think it's because we weren't like, oh, this one came out, then this one came out. It was just like, I just remember us having a lot of VeggieTales, and we would just watch whatever. And so, it's not like, I'm like, okay, this one came out first, and then this one, so that's why.
It still doesn't justify anything.
I'm sorry. I know there's other people who are probably sharing your frustration.
Oh, no, I know. They're probably... Somebody already threw a chair out the window, I'm sure, just out of frustration. I can't believe it. And I'm listening to her commentary. She should be listening to mine.
I'm sorry, people.
All right. Man, I hate doing sit-ups. I'm with you, Larry.
I think it's funny that the training is like trying to bulk him up a little bit.
Photo by Danny LaRusso. Does that name mean anything?
No.
Is that somebody who worked on this project?
Well, not to me.
Well, I doubt that you would know who Danny LaRusso was on the DVD credits when you don't even know that Archibald is Phil Vischer. How many credits have you seen?
I don't
you
pay
silly
attention
lady.
to the credits.
I'm giving you a hard time. I'll stop doing that.
All right.
Alexander the Grape.
That's funny. Instead of the Great, the Grape.
Yeah. We like explaining simple jokes.
I like explaining it sometimes. Sometimes for my own benefit, because then I'm like, oh, I understood what
for
that
your
meant.
own benefit. Let me explain this to myself since I don't understand.
No, I do understand, but I just like knowing.
I feel like
we're
bantering a little too hard. I'm sorry. I will pull it back. Let's consider.
He talked about perseverance.
Whoa. Yes.
I mean, that's what this is about.
This is the DVD about perseverance. Is there any other DVDs about perseverance? Not that you would know, Miss Archibald, who is voicing it.
Miss Archibald.
Oh, no, you're missing.
It's hard. Nothing comes to my head right now.
Our son Whittaker just sighed with impatience because we haven't seen Bob the Tomato. I like this. I'm sure there's they have that in some sort of show that takes place in Japan where it has the revealing. They might.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But I'm also speaking out of ignorance since I haven't watched a lot of Japanese content apart from anime, because I do like certain animes, not every single anime. Some of the animes can be a little out there. But Promised Neverland, I've seen that one. Death Note, I've seen that one. These are not necessarily recommendations, depending on your convictions. But I definitely did enjoy those animes. Oh, right.
I like how
Yeah.
Junior is like looking up to Larry, and he's like, really? You know, kind of humbled him a little bit and showed him like, hey, I can do this, you know?
Yeah. Oh, here's probably the best men's choir song we have in this one.
That is good.
God loves. This is the one I was singing in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom. I think it's cute that Junior does look up to him and he puts on the little rubber hat just like his Italian scallion thing.
Yeah.
Little boys really do look up to the slightly older boys, don't they? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Like, a 10-year-old looks up to the 15-year-old, the 15-year-old looks up to the 18-year-old. It's a never-ending hierarchy until you get to an adult and you can't tell anymore who's older. and all you know is that we're all struggling.
Yeah.
And then we're all in the same boat. And we're all the same height, roughly. We've all finished growing physically. Except...
Okay, yeah, he just made the reference.
There we go, see? And this is very Eye of the Tiger.
Panda Mart.
Bonsai toys. I love the little Bob and Larry stuff they have back there. Like kind of has those, the big eyes. Kind of like you would in like an anime when they're like, oh! Did they sell Bob and Larry plush toys where they had the little hair, like the sumo hair? Because that would be fun.
Maybe.
They had, I'm always talking about the Big Idea games, but they did have a really fun game on Big Idea where you go through the entire training process with Larry. So there was different levels, and then it ended with you fighting the sumo, and you actually could win in that race.
Oh, that's fun.
And it depended on how well you did.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, but it really depended on how well you did on all the other challenges. That determined how well you were when you finally faced Apollo.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's cool, though, because it's fun in the game to be able to win. Because if the kid got there like, I can't even win.
The best you could do is tie. That would be kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Burr, burr, burr.
I like how Larry got motivation because of Junior.
I do too.
Like, it wasn't just selfish. It was like, hey, I want to help him.
And I also like that Bob the Tomato. I feel like Bob the Tomato is a little underused in a lot of the episodes later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes.
He there's in the Pirates movie, which is like one of the 2 feature films that they have.
He doesn't even appear.
He goes, all right, that's a wrap, and that's about it.
Oh.
That's the only line he gets. And Pa Grape gets the spotlight in that one.
That's
Pa
true.
Grape over Bob the Tomato. He doesn't run the countertop. And Pa Grape is actually one of those characters who actually never ran the countertop. You know what I mean? Jimmy and Jerry ran the countertop.
True. I think Junior did it once.
Well, he filled in for Larry. He never. Oh, so fun. Have you ever watched an actual sumo wrestle?
I don't think I want to.
Well, just because of the loincloth stuff.
It's like big guys, loincloth. No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, abs of steel. The cucumber of steel.
That's pretty good.
I don't understand how this happens. Like you like try hitting somebody with abs, and then it just sends you into like a delusional daze. Oh man. I would have just loved to be in the studio while Phil Vischer was going off playing all his characters. Not even him. I don't want
listening.
I wouldn't even want him to know I was there, right? I just wanted to get my popcorn and just watch the process go.
Right, there's lots of retakes and
like, can you try that again with more feeling?
Okay.
Voice acting must be pretty fun.
I would imagine so, though it is still work. It's still exhausting.
Definitely. And to try to get it right, because you don't want to spend hours and hours and not get anything.
Because it takes a mental toll, voice acting. And plus you also have to do all your acting with your voice, which is a limitation. So you can't just, like, carry the acting through your face. But enough about voice acting. Let's get back to the... Wait. Unconceivable. Interesting.
What's he trying to say? I think that.
I wonder if they were trying to make a not reference, but also kind of a reference to Princess Bride with the whole inconceivable stuff.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. If the person who wrote this had just watched Princess Bride, and so the inconceivable. Wait, is that a word? That word doesn't mean what you think it means. It was in their head, and I like how the crowd is just a bunch of little dots. You know,
I mean, that saves them having to animate all those, so that's pretty good.
Why do that?
Yeah.
This is a direct to DVD.
Aww.
Yeah.
I like that because he finished, he persevered, but he didn't win, and he still felt great. So sometimes you don't always win, but the persevering is good.
Finishing things. I want to know what those signs actually say. The things in Japanese in the background. Somebody, the linguistic people, let me know in the comments below. Or we can just chat GPT later. Hi. This is a fun victory song. Not as slappin' as the victory song in the David movie.
But for VeggieTales, it's really good.
And thus concludes the Sumo of the opera. No, wait a minute. I almost faked out.
Oh, that's right.
Because he actually has to finish doing the bike.
And finishing is its own reward.
Well, so did Apollo get the bike?
I don't know.
Wait, he didn't care about the prize. That's
I don't think so.
Did they just return it to Walmart?
Maybe.
They said, let's get our deposit back. The best
Save
case
it for
scenario.
the next one. I guess since he didn't win, it makes sense he wouldn't get the prize.
Right.
But he also fixed Junior's bike, and I like that he fixed it. He took the time to do that.
I don't know.
Versus winning a bike, you know?
You know, that's always very confusing as to how vegetables use a bike when they cannot pedal. But that's happened in other episodes before, too. I find it funny that Larry actually shows up towards the end, and he kind of like left halfway through the episode.
Yep.
And he's like, I get the point, and then he goes and actually does.
Well, I like that he actually did it.
But we want to see Larry on the countertop. It's not.
Yeah. You can't be like, well, Larry couldn't appear today because obviously his voice is there.
Wait. You wanna? Okay, our son is trying to attack the table.
Hey, you want to see Bob?
I don't even remember what he went to, but it must have been some sort of ministry thing. Now, were they the human kids or were they the vegetable children?
You know, in my mind at first I was like, it's the human kids.
I think it was the human. I want to. Headcanon says that it's the human kids.
Because they're on the countertop and they get letters from human kids.
They do.
So he's in the real world where human kids are there, but when they have the stories, it's all vegetables.
When we get those.
This Bob, as you can tell, not really enjoying it.
he's hide the pain,
smiling.
Harold. He's like hide the. That's interesting. I never noticed that. Is that wall always there? Sometimes it feels like it's in the middle of the countertop and then it's on the edge.
It's always there.
And why is it not plugged into that outlet? Now, why did Lutfi mess around with QWERTY?
I don't know.
He
I
just
guess
got
so
bored.
Luffy can
Be involved.
and he can put up the scripture verse, you know?
Right, versus just like, and I'm still here on the countertop.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
it's not like he just disappeared.
Yes, because this
I
is
like
the
how
Luffy
he
episode.
finishes the song.
You need, okay, yeah. Is that a full verse? Because I see the dot.
You're one smart
But you know what?
person.
We all know
Sometimes
that.
they do that, but it makes sense because sometimes you read the rest of the verse, you're like, okay, it wouldn't make sense to a kid.
Even when it's
That has nothing to do with
Having
Sumo of the Opera, right?
The extra part, you know.
Are you sure that he was smiling through the pain? Because I feel like
His eyes and the way he was smiling was like,
because I feel like his mouth animation makes his smile look a little insincere. You see that?
Oh.
Because his
see.
mouth was a little off.
That's
during
true.
These episodes.
It like doesn't completely close at the corners, like
yeah,
get
because
pointy. I don't know. It's a little different.
plus that also does.
Larry's mouth seems fine.
Larry's mouth is fine, and so Luffy was never invited back to be on the show, even though he did a great St. Patrick's Day.
I
episode.
know he told a great story.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
I bet the Japanese in the background is actually like how he's like produced by David Pitts. That's just my theory,
Like just
though.
the name of the person, maybe. Well,
If it's not,
written by, because how could you have all those people? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I really don't.
Maybe it's not. It was just wishful thinking, I suppose. But yeah, they had good music in this one too. Kurt Heineke did a good job. I don't think he
Okay, I see it. Archibald Asparagus. I see it.
Yeah. So his name is Bobby in this segment. Bob the Tomato is named Bobby. I never noticed that.
Oh, in...
Hey, Bobby!
That's funny.
Okay, so Tim Hodge is Luffy.
Okay.
Okay, very cool. You know what I noticed? This is kind of random, but Junior was really used a lot in those first ones. You know, he's Shaq. He was in Are You My Neighbor?
Yeah.
And then he just kind of gets these 10 or 12 lines a DVD status later on. He's no longer.
That is interesting.
He's no longer the title character like post Jonah ever. You know, because the last really big one I feel like was Lyle and the Kindly Viking. And
He plays a bigger part in that one.
but that was pre-Jonah, right? But post-Jonah, I don't remember. I mean, the only thing that's coming to mind is Lenny's birthday segment from the Robin Good and His Not So Merry Man.
Oh.
I don't even know what all those names were for. But, okay, your concluding thoughts on Sumo of the Opera. And I know you're just going to say it's good. Should I just continue on?
You can continue on.
Okay, because you're painfully brief whenever I ask you what you think. You're just like, it's good. And then I'm just left hanging there smiling like, okay.
I'm just like, I like it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
You just like it. Okay, but anyway, I thought it was really good. It may not be in my top 10. I don't think it's in my top
Probably
10
not
DVDs.
in top 10.
But that's only because of how good the rest of the archive is of VeggieTales.
Yeah.
But it's definitely better. I would rank this definitely higher than Twas the Night Before Easter.
Oh, definitely.
Which is a bit of a roast. That one's coming out pretty soon. We recorded that one, but this is St. Patrick's Day, so that comes out a little earlier. But, yeah. And apparently, like, 3 people wrote this one, which makes sense because there's
different segments.
There's 3 segments at least. So I wonder if just one person wrote each segment.
Probably. It makes sense.
And I kind of like that though when they get such a. I kind of like it both ways, where they get one singular focus one where Phil Vischer writes the bulk of it. But I also kind of admire it when they have those big collaborative efforts, because sometimes with the big collaborative efforts, you kind of get something really special, I guess.
Yeah.
I see. Maybe that's who the K Studios. Maybe they're the people who were animated Bob in this, and they just won.
Maybe.
But that's just the theory of VeggieTales theory. And cut. But we still have to keep on talking because the logo has not finished spinning.
Look at Bob.
Yeah, they use this every time afterwards because it's the best way you can make it iconic.
It's the best one, yeah.